Grande Kimi.
Ah, thank you. Fucking finally.
Well, you saw it in his on-track battle. He's like, oh, you're going for a fifth world title? Fuck your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was, I want to finish P2 in this race. So
Yeah, man. And you know what? I don't know if we're going to touch on it later, but like he incredible defensive driving towards the end there. Especially for the fact that for 50 laps or so, he was playing catch up. And then the last 5 laps, he just, like at one point, I thought Hamilton had him, and they showed a replay of it, of him, the Mercedes team, thinking he has it all the way. And then he just comes out of nowhere and just goes right on the inside to take the lead. So
crazy.
Or keep in second. So it was very impressive.
Same. I thought it was over after he went on the outside and you saw on the onboard he had the advantage, and then I think they cut to a wider shot and then you saw Verstappen coming in
just
on
coming
the inside.
right out of it. I was like, oh my god! I was cheering for Verstappen at that point. I was like, oh my god, okay, he's lost it, and I'm like, fuck, okay, he still got it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my roommates were worried what happened because I screamed at the TV at that point. I was like, shit.
Yeah, and his tires were on the edge too. He was on the softer tire with the super soft. So. Yeah, I mean, we could talk about Max a little bit more now, but you're starting to see how good he can be in the future, and he has that sort of, I don't know, that attitude that he doesn't really care in the sense of, you're fighting for a world title. It doesn't mean anything to Verstappen for him to really get, a handful of points. He's out of it, but that's the racer in him, you know what I mean? And I think he's a really pure racer.
Oh, I agree. And we mentioned it before, where like we've seen a huge change halfway through the season, right before halfway through the season, of his mindset of how he wants to take the series. Okay, he's like, I'm not going to make the top 2 or top 3. I'm still going to give it my all and try to win it. And what I find most impressive is that he's doing it half the time without another driver to back him up.
Right.
Like every time he's gotten like a top 3, top 4 position, like Ricardo either has been knocked out or he's pretty low. He's like not low, but like just above mid. So that's what has me most impressed. So I'm excited to see possibly next year of Gasly and Verstappen actually working together, because it should be interesting.
Yeah, and if he has the car, I think that he can beat Hamilton, because Hamilton, I think the only driver he's concerned with is Verstappen. And he even said it when he was doing those like hot laps over the weekend, and the guy's asking him like, "Oh, if like Max is on your right, where are you going?" He's like, "To the left, because Max is on my right."
He's like, "No, I'm not going near that guy." We could say at the beginning of the season we would have seen Verstappen either hitting Hamilton or going off track, but he was the most impressive through that entire battle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's what we need to see more from Vettel, that disciplined aggression. Yeah. That's what Verstappen's sort of been able to kind of get under control ever since, his last mistake or run-in with a driver like that. So, yeah, and from Hamilton, too, it was kind of good conservative driving sort of at the end, because he did push it a little bit, but he didn't go too crazy, because he knows that, if he crashes out and doesn't finish with any points, then that makes things complicated. So I think after a while he realized that he wasn't going to get it this weekend. So, but yeah, like Max, I think if it was any other driver, he would have gotten by him, but he knew that it was in tough with Verstappen ahead of him.